Hey, it's Andrew. Today I'm going to show you how Shuv can deploy a simple software update to a machine in the field. Our machine in this case is a BNR test stand. You can see behind me here. On the bottom left, we have an X20 PLC that's going to be used to run the application logic and communicate back with the cloud. And on the top left, we have a keypad module. We'll use this to demonstrate operator interaction throughout the demo and also to show the updated application logic. Here's how the demo will work. I will start off with my developer hat on and make a small change to source code in the bottom right quadrant here. Then I'll commit and push this up to GitHub. We'll then watch Shuv on the left side of the screen as it builds the commit, packages it, uploads it, and makes it available for the machine. Lastly, I'll put on my operator hat in the top right quadrant here, and I will confirm at the machine via a push button that I want the update to proceed. We'll watch Shuv carry on and update the machine software. Shuv tells me that my PLC is located somewhere in Northwest Georgia. I'm going to put on my developer hat, and it's important to note for this first step that I could be located anywhere in the world. Let's go ahead and make our software change. You can see here from our video feed that the LEDs are currently blinking yellow and green, and I'm just going to change this to be red across the board. And I also want to update the blinking frequency from 1,000 milliseconds to, let's say, 100, make it a lot faster. I'll save, and then switch over to Git extensions to commit my changes. See that we have one change. I'll commit and push this up to GitHub. Updates are available in the cloud. We can see that Shuv is checking out the new release. The checkout process has finished, and Shuv is moving on to the next step, which involves building the release. So it's pointing to the commit that we just created, 03F6055. This matches what we're seeing in our Git client here. And I'll take this opportunity to move down into a more detailed view that shows both the pipeline execution and the machine status. So we can see that the building is continuing at the pipeline level. At the machine level, you can see the last time an update was successfully deployed was about 42 minutes ago, and it is up to date. So this C64A matches what's prescribed, and that is actually the last commit before this one that we just made in Git. The build has completed, and Shuv's now packaging up the artifacts that will then be used for deployment. Packaging is complete. Shuv will upload those artifacts, and they will then be available to the machine. All right, you can see that the pipeline run completed successfully, and the machine is now reflecting that a new deployment is ready. It's waiting for the operator to confirm that this deployment is safe to be deployed. So now I'm going to put my operator hat back on, and I will come over here and press this white blinking button on the top, which is my indication that an update's available. Here we go. I've initiated the update process, and Shuv is reflecting that. You can see the machine status here shows what's actually happening at the machine level. It's retrieving the installer from Shuv. The PLC has received the installer from the cloud now, and it's going to verify the integrity of the installer. This step is super important because it ensures that the PLC will not act on corrupted data or data that's been tampered with. Verification is complete, and the last step is for Shuv to reboot the PLC in order to deploy the software update. As it completes, I'll point out the discrepancy between the desired version down here that shows what was just built, and the actual reported version from the machine, the C64A56A, which is what's actually running on the machine. The little yellow icon on the left shows that a new update is available, and that's what we're actively deploying. Machine's LEDs reflect that it's currently being rebooted, and it's on its way back up. We can also see with this little gray icon on the left that the machine is currently being reported as offline. This will turn back to a green icon once it comes back online. The machine is back online, as you can see from the video feed in the right here. However, we are not actively reflecting this in Shuv just yet because it's still connecting to Shuv. The status will get reflected in just a moment. And there we have it. Machine is online. We successfully deployed this latest version, which matches the one that we built. And from the video feed again, you can see that our LEDs are now blinking red at a much higher frequency.